2.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corporation Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:09. Bill, if I can get a roll call, please.
Sure. Mark Green,
Here.
Jeffrey Christ,
Here.
Linda Muller,
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
We have 4 out of 4 committee members present. Also for staff, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, Matt Dagley, William Iverson on AV, our general counsel Rudy Zoda, and our state monitor Brian Sandage. And also with us, I'd love to leave her out, our external CFO Shannon Manisi from RBT CPAs. Thank you, Shannon.
All right, notice that this meeting was properly provided.
Yes, in your packet.
Fantastic. Minutes, can we do approval of minutes from the September 25th Finance Committee meeting, please? Can I get a motion?
Also moved.
Thank you,
Second.
sir. Any discussion on the minutes? Hey, game face today. Any discussions?
Nope.
No.
Okay, then if I can get a motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 4-4, no opposed, motion passes. New business, Shannon or Bill, would you like to discuss our financials for September, please?
Shannon's going to lead us through those. Shannon, please.
Thank you, Shannon.
Sure. Yep, so for September, there was $8 in interest on bank accounts. Any normal expenses such as the management fee that's due to IDA, nothing really changed there. Bookkeeping fee and insurance are all standard. The only thing that's new this month is legal. There was $356 because of a subpoena related to Civic Center, Hudson Valley Vipers. So it brings it to a net loss for the month of $7,955.
I guess I'm gonna have to ask, subpoena for the Vipers?
That was, you recall the hockey deal, there ended up being a dispute between the team owner and the owner of the ice time facility. They pulled us into it, asked us if we could confirm some facts about exactly how things transpired with the IDA and our consideration of funding for them. We provided that, and then we actually got a follow-up with a subpoena asking for certain documentation, copies of texts, etc. We provided that in partnership with Blakely Platt.
Okay.
Yep,
No good deed.
more fun,
Good
exactly.
deed, good
You can
deed.
say that again.
Amen.
You can say that again.
Ay, caramba. All right, any questions about the budget as presented? Then
No.
can we move to the next page, please, Shannon?
Sure. So for September, there was 1.562 in CDs and treasuries. One did mature on the 12th, and there was 8,735 in the operating account as of September 30th. So a total of 1.57. I don't know if interest from that rollover hit the cash account at some point during October. Do we know?
It did.
It did. We do know the amount is of interest, $17,470.
All right, so that gives
Okay.
us, I'm sorry, go ahead, Shannon, sorry.
So we need to be mindful of that. That's okay. We need to be mindful of that checking account balance, because if only 17,000 got put in there, you're gonna have to wait until your next rollover for funds. So just be mindful, because in our ledger right now, it's showing there's $616, but we don't have access to the operating account for online, so we don't know what actually has been deposited into that checking account. So Marty, I would just be mindful not to issue anything out of OCFC until we verify account balances.
Copy. Thank you.
Yeah, so, I mean, in theory, we
Yeah.
should have just about 18,000 then, the 17 and change plus 600. So we really should be fine for the next 2 months,
Yeah.
okay? And
Just pull that up now.
I know it's a timing issue, Bill, but please confirm that that CD that came due has been rolled over.
Yes. $600,000 renewed for 9 months at 3.9%.
Fantastic. Any questions about that, folks? All right, Shannon, please continue.
I think Marty's up,
No, that's you, Bill.
or Kelly. Is Kelly there?
Yeah, so Kelly's not here today, so just on page 7 of your packet, you've got just a transaction list by vendor, Blakely Platt, $356 for the Vipers issue. Our monthly allocation going to the IDA for shared expenses, $7,412. And then RBT for bookkeeping monthly services, $350. The following page is, page 8, is that itemization of the share of expenses that is paid to the IDA. You can see your typical expenses there.
All right, any questions about that?
I do have a question, sir.
Yes.
So rolling over the interest into the checking account is gonna give us a balance of about
18,000?
18,000.
Yeah.
Our monthly expenses are about 7,000.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna not get to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and what we'll do when the next CD rolls in January, we're just gonna take money, we'll take an extra 25,000 or 50,000 out. But yeah,
Just wanted to make sure we
Yeah.
were good with our monthly fees.
we should be fine. And again, even if we come to December
Mhm.
and we had to, that's the beauty of these two T-bills, that we could just, take out like that, the one that's, well, the one actually is maturing in December, not even
Mhm.
January.
Okay,
So we'll be fine before
Okay.
the next payment is due.
thank you.
Last item, Mr. Chairman, is our revised annual budgets, proposed budgets for 2026 through 2029 for OCFC. If I could go through those. We reviewed them in this committee last month, but you've requested some changes, so I'm just gonna go over what those changes are. First of all, under revenues, the last item, interest earnings, I reduced that from $36,163, just to leave a little more money in the account, actually. So we just reduced what would be invested and therefore earned. So down from 36,000 to 28, just shy of 29,000. That's the first. Also in revenues, we eliminated any projected bad debt recovery. That was just per our CFO telling us you shouldn't project anything there. If we get them, it's a bonus. And then we cut the project expenditures that we would, I'm actually down to in expenses, I'm sorry. And then in projects program expenses, under expenses, project expenditures, I had $100,000 in there, and the committee suggested that we cut that down to $50,000 because we don't know exactly what would be requested of us at this point. So we have that in there. And then the bottom line, another suggestion from our CFO, in order to balance the budget and really properly reflect the fact that we're taking funds from our fund balance, our savings, we added at the very bottom use of net reserves. So you see some dollar amounts in there that we're drawing from our reserves in order to balance the budget each year. Those are the only changes.
Any questions so far about that? Then I would just want to bring up, I spoke to Bill. There's a conference coming up in January. I'm looking at you because this was on your mind. And I've asked him to reach out to other IDAs and see if it's a systemic issue with our funding corp, with our other IDAs finding that more and more people are not utilizing that resource. And if the answer is yes, then I think we have to start having discussions. If the answer is no, that they are finding success, then I've asked Bill to try to reach out to several people and find out who's been successful at issuing bonds, and to see if there's a way that we could learn from others. But I would say, if we don't have some real understanding by, let's say, April or May, then I think we should start having discussions, Jeff, on what we're gonna do next year concerning expenses. Does that make sense?
Yes, perfect.
Make that a priority in our New York State EDC conferences, et cetera.
All right.
And I'll reach out to our regional IDA, so we have that kind of consortium with local CEOs, so I'll talk to them before that.
Does anyone have any other questions concerning, that's the last page. Is everyone, I'm sorry, go ahead, Marty.
I have to get a motion to approve, or to recommend approval of the finances to the full board.
Yep, we'll get on that in a second. Did anyone else have any questions about the 2026 proposed budget? It's balanced. It seems rather reasonable. If there are no other discussions, can I get a motion to approve and present to the board?
The whole list of financials, including the budget, in one motion? I'm just clarifying.
Can that be
Yes.
done? We can do that in one motion?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Let's do it. All in one.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All right, any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Any other things that you need to talk about with this bill?
No, sir.
All right, then if I can I get a motion to adjourn the Orange County Funding Corps, please?
Motion. Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.